History is written by the victors. What's up, everybody? This is Freddie, and we're back in my horror corner. Hope you're all having a great day, great week, and just want to send nothing but positive vibes and energy out there. This is more of a quick fire review. It's going to be a short one, just something I want to recommend to you all. It's not even a review, it's more of just a recommendation of a movie that I watched. And like I said, it's something that I feel that is not getting enough attention as much as it should. And today we have Nicholas Chevalier's 2017 Victor's History. And the story of this film follows Victor, a proudful son who wants to document his father's legacy. And in doing so, hires two friends to document the whole process with him. But in doing so, they end up unraveling some family secrets that probably should have kept buried. Now, my biggest likes for this movie is the settings. Like, man, dude, France is fucking, it looks beautiful, dude. There's parts where they're in the city, and then there's parts where they're in a small little town, like a village, and they're walking through like the town. There's like, you can see the sidewalk is like old stones and stuff like that. Like, I absolutely love that about this movie. Another thing I really like is the social commentary in this movie. Boy, I mean, if you're not intrigued within the first like few minutes of this movie, because it starts off right off the bat with some good social hot takes on basically race versus ethnicity and pretty much being like having like white privilege essentially. And I don't want to go into like the topics of the conversations because it's just better if you see them for yourself, and it really leaves you thinking. I was watching this movie, and I even did a little research on the countries that they mentioned because I was so interested on what this movie had to say about pretty much like the dynamics of power, and I want to say like race versus ethnicity, as well as just some very good questions about identity overall. Another thing that I really enjoyed about this movie, I would say, is the acting. Like the acting and the chemistry of these three people, which I'm pretty sure they're friends, like in real life. They just felt very genuine, very natural. There was a good ebb and flow between the characters. You have the character Victor, the director, producer is Dorian in the movie, and then we have the cameraman Zahir, and they're all different. They all come from different backgrounds, and they all have like different perspectives. And that's another thing this movie touches on is not necessarily realities, because there's a good quote where the guy says, you know, we only have one reality, which is the truth. What you're talking about is perspective, and that's so true. Like, you know, we all have different perspectives of the world. You know, I view the world a little different maybe than you view the world a little different, and so forth. But I just love what this movie was trying to like say, and I feel like it hit the nail on that alone. Now, this movie isn't perfect. I'm not saying like, oh, fuck, this is the this is the new masterpiece. But there wasn't a lot that I didn't like, honestly. I didn't like the main character. Like, I love to hate him, but I guess that's good. That's a good thing, because that was like, I'll say this now. Maybe I'll say this for some people. This movie has a lot of dialogue. This movie is heavy dialogue. Not a lot happens. So that might be a dislike for you. It wasn't for me, but I ultimately feel like it didn't really build up too much. It kind of leaves you open to interpretation on what's going to happen, which I did like, but ultimately I'm trying to see it as, you know, entertainment value for other people, and I just feel like others might see this and just be a little let down by the ending, because that's probably another thing I didn't like was the ending. I enjoy a slow burn if it pays off, and I feel like it did, but not just necessarily there, just a little bit off. But overall, I like highly recommend this movie. Just on the few conversations they have alone are very interesting. I even saw this movie twice today. I saw it before I went to work, and then when I got home tonight, I had saw it again with my girlfriend, and I was just we even had a conversation about just, you know, the different types of like, I don't want to spoil anything. Like, I really don't. This is one of those movies where I would rather have you guys you all just watch it and let me know what you thought, because I feel like this is a movie that got swept under the rug for some reason. Came out 3 years ago, and at least in the found footage subgenre, but it deserves more attention than it's not getting. So with that being said, I just want to say thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please go ahead and hit like and subscribe. Like I said, this is more of a spotlight, quick fire review for you all. I'm going to try to do these every now and then when I find a movie that I just want to talk about really fast and not spoil anything, not get too analytical about it. So, happy spookies.